Hello, good afternoon, everybody. We are here today because the government has just introduced a system of taxation that is not only unfair, it is not productive, and the implementation so far has been full of confusions. Lim Guan Eng likes to do feasibility studies. Every time he does a feasibility study, he pays hundreds of millions of ringgit. But he didn't bother to wait for the report. But as far as the SST implementation is concerned, he didn't even bother to do any feasibility study. The SST bill in Parliament was passed 3 days before the 1st of September. On the 1st of September, the SST came into effect. Lim Guan Eng mentioned that restaurants and all eateries, the threshold for registration for restaurants and eateries to charge service tax is 1.5 million. How many of you know about it? If it's 1.5 million, you see all the mama stores are charging service tax now. You see all the little shops are charging service tax now. The tax, the SST was implemented without any proper planning. There was no accounting system developed for it. There was no time to explain to the public or the retailers or the eateries, the restaurants, the hotels. So on the 1st of September, everybody just add 10% and 6% to the bill. This is not government. This is not governing. As Lim Guan Eng himself said, main hantam saja. Is this how the country is going to be run? Nobody knows who is supposed to collect SST. Everybody is doing that. Everybody is collecting. When we pay the 6% service tax to a restaurant, how do we know that guy is paying the money to the government? We have no way of knowing. Under GST, everybody has to pay. And every restaurant, every outlet that has got turnover of more than 500,000 have to register. But under SST so far, we don't know. We do not know which outlet, which shop, which retailer, which factory are the registered SST collectors. So now the whole country is in a mess. People are paying taxes without knowing that the government actually gets the revenue or not. How can we trust a government that implements such an important tax system without any proper planning? Is this the way Malaysia is heading? The other thing is, since the implementation of GST on 1st April 2015, also coincides with a period in Malaysia's history where our export boomed, where tourist arrivals increased drastically. Why? Because GST is export friendly. GST is tourist friendly. That is why during the period from April 2015 until recently, our economy did very well despite facing some very tough economic external headwinds. Because GST make our export competitive. Exports are exempted from paying GST. At the same time, exporters can claim back the tax they pay for their raw materials. Tourists, when they come to Kuala Lumpur, when they go to Johor Bahru, they go to Penang, when they bring their goods out, they can claim back the GST. So as a result, more and more tourists come to Malaysia to shop. But today, with SST, they are not able to do that anymore. We are competing with the likes of Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines for the tourist money. If a tourist goes to Thailand, they buy any goods or souvenirs, they bring it home, they can claim back the GST they paid. But now in Malaysia, they cannot. Hotels are going to lose a lot of business. Shops, retailers are going to lose a lot of business. Our economy is going to suffer. And this is all because the government never thought about the long-term implications of this tax. They are just implementing it for the sake of discarding everything that the previous government have done and done right. GST, under the BN government, when they implemented the GST, they were able to provide financial aid to the rakyat in the form of BRIM. They were able to provide assistance to fishermen, farmers, students and other needy groups. They were able to maintain our very sacred healthcare system, where we need only to pay 1 ringgit to go to a hospital. Yet our country was never short of money. We had enough to build the HSR, MRT, the ECRL. Despite providing all kinds of assistance to the rakyat. But today, this Pakatan Harapan government took away GST and implemented the SST. Now they are also taking away BRIM. They are also taking away all sorts of financial assistance to the needy groups like the farmers, the fishermen, the students, and they are going to cut our healthcare subsidies. Yet, they have to cancel every project from MRT, ECRL, HSR, they have downsized the LRT3, and yet, the Prime Minister have to go around the world trying to borrow money. So from a country that was probably the most attractive place in Asia to invest in, we have now become an international pariah. Investors are shunning us. International borrowers are not lending to us. Credit rating agencies are watching us. The way the Pakatan Harapan government is going, they are only going to do one thing. They are going to make Lim Kit Siang's prophecy that Malaysia is going bankrupt a reality, and very soon. Thank you.